While Amtrak was doing a good job on the tracks, the preschool railroad engines were doing a good job with their work. Even though some trains on the line looked unusual, they were still being really useful. With all the Superliner cars on the train, there was a lot of people going to see their friends and family. And in the Superliner roomette, everyone saw the whole train way ahead! All the engines had to do their work on the line because some of the trains looked unusual and weird, but for algebra, not being really useful. Because the trains need to test out the tracks to make sure they're working okay. With MBTA, Amtrak, and every other passenger railroad on New Florida, the trains had to do their work. Alessandra was pulling a weird consist. She was still keeping her cool and being flexible, even though it wasn't going as planned. And this is how really useful the trains can be. Even though trains looked weird and uncommon. They were still keeping their cool while being really useful. In the long hood forward back-to-back configuration. Iris and Liba were taking a lot of freight to the site. "Make way for us!" they both said at the same time. The train was massive. But they really carried on. With the rare consist. Nancy was pulling a goods train with lots of cars and a deadheading brake van in the rear. It was the best. Rita was taking a mixed-up train herself, with an Amfleet car in the middle and a lot of other engines trailing along. It was a crazy train.